Well, good morning, everybody. I'm going to see if I can get this to upload. I curled my hair. Hopefully, it'll turn upside right, but we'll find out. Okay, come on, you stupid computer. I hate this thing. Come on, let's do it. Come on, let's go upside right. No, it's not going to do it. Hi, Princess Maribos. Nice to see you here. How you doing, lovely? I'm never gonna. I'm never gonna be upside right. Hi, Marianne. Hi, Stitches. I curled my hair. How you doing? Oh, I made quiche this morning. Yeah, I think so too. I like pink too, even upside down. So, as some people saw by Nicolina's channel, I went into Stella's channel the other day, and we know there's some people that I don't like because they had done to me by doxing my daughter and making making their hi Shannon and Bob and Lori have been found out for making the cloned accounts on my channel. So now I went in there and I like Stella. I don't know enough about her not to dislike her, but she allows me to talk and go up on her channel. And there was somebody who was up on one person who was one of my one of the ones who timed me out from time on and time on. And when I was supposed to get a wrench, she made it so that I didn't get a wrench. And then after that, I left Ray Jean as a creator, as one of his, like, so many times it'd be me and Ray Jean doing whatever, going to get pineapple for his kid. So once I left that channel, this infamous truth teller was the one who constantly abused me. So when I saw her up on Stella's channel trying to be all holier than thou, I went out there and said, you were one of the ones who were the worst to me. So how dare you? And she said, well, I already apologized to this. And I said, well, as far as I know, and I had a good talk with Pendar over last night. As far as I know, I don't remember you ever saying sorry to me, because I know those who I did have a problem with had and were outed themselves and saying who they are and stuff. Like most of my people that are like told me what happened, like Shannon S, what was going on, voices behind the shit. When I found out that and Bob and Lori are trolling for money in that channel, I thought, holy fuck, So, and right in that channel, like this lips. That's why I had to go on there and talk. Was this lip says, giving Nicolina a wrench in my channel is only going to have me lose subscribers. I started, well, I cried, but my voice was shaky. But I wasn't crying. It was like trying to keep my composure. So as I was in there, my Izzy Pop, from what I found out, was talking to Pendar, and Pendar was out on her anniversary dinner, because right after it, I called her, because Pendar, if we're not talking or calling, like I'm usually calling her, if not once every 2 days. But since I knew she was busy doing 2 jobs last week, I never called my lady. So, needless to say, I called her and we talked for an hour and a half on the phone. So, and her poor husband, who you talking to? It's Kimmy. So it's like, whatever, So, and then he says, well, who you talking to? It's still Kimmy. But I'm telling you, everybody go to Pendar's community page. Her daughter does these dragon. You got to go see it. Shannon, have you seen these dragon backpacks? Because this dragon backpack that she makes, I showed my husband this morning that I want one. I want a dragon backpack, and I'm using it as my purse. So wherever I go, could you could you see big old me walking around with a dinosaur hanging around my shoulder as my purse? Honest to God, it's gonna be, if I can get one, it'll be my purse. Because I already asked my husband. I want it for my birthday present. So I already talked to Pendar on her post. She's got to find out from her daughter where she sells them, because I'm going to find out how much, and I am going to get one. So if hopefully she still makes it. But it was like, hi, Tattoos and Unicorn and Nina. It was like this person in Stella's channel, this Lips, whoever this Lips is, and if she's blocked, well, that she's blocked, and there's good reasons why. She tells me that because Nicolina is one of my wrenches, I'm going to lose subscribers. Well, hey, if you don't want to come in here because you don't like Nicolina or whatever, there's a lot of people that I go into channels that there are certain people that I don't like. And Coco and I had, hi Izzy, you're at the store. Love you too. I knew you were watching, but it's so, when you're in a channel, and well, this is me. When I'm in a channel and I'm up online and I see the names of those people that did hurt me, and everybody knows when you've hurt somebody, because those that did hurt me, the way this infamous truth teller, I would have to, like, when I first came on, like, to try to figure out my computer. As you can see, I don't know how to figure out my computer. I would have to type everything that I said. Hi, did you catch that? Hi, my Anna. Hi, Krabby McFatface and Brenda from Alberta. I would have to type everything until I figured out there's a voice thing on there. But if I don't have my teeth in, it doesn't come out right anyways, because I tried to write a thing to my daughter one day saying TVs. I got my TVs are out, but it'll come out, I got my TVs out. So my daughter writes back going, what do you mean you need a new TV? I said, no, my TVs are gone. Like this. So this is where I, soon as I called Pendar last night, I knew, Izzy, you're watching and everything. Oh, I know. And you should see it. It's like, after you use your voice thing and you go back, or I go back and try to read, or thank God I read now before I do it. It goes like it's, hi Joni, hi Freeside. It's like, it's bad. Like, because after I read and go, oh my God, I hope they understand what I'm trying to say. Because this one person, like there would be Rajon and I, he'd be driving around to the store and it's me and him and he's talking away and I'm talking about pineapple Jolly Ranchers and highway writing on the wall. And it's like, have you ever tried them? Because they get Jolly Ranchers and like my daughter likes them too. But there's certain things that you can't get in the States because my daughter's there. So when my daughter and I talk, she'll ask for what is it? There's a certain all dressed chips. Like if we send stuff, she wants these all dressed chips sent to her and a couple other things. So when I would talk to Rajon, I was supposed to get a wrench. Like this is why I hate wrenches. Because at the start, creators who gave wrenches gave them out so easily that they didn't realize when you give a wrench and then you take it away, how it hurt me. I'll talk about me. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, Anna. I could see, like using the voice text, how bad, like you make mistakes. So that's why now I'm using my. You're putting drugs in his drum. Oh my God. Oh, that must have went all really well, eh? I'm supposed to say ripe cherries and it came out ripe choir. Oh my God. I know. Now you guys are all making me feel better. So this is why I said to like this infamous truth teller, I can't remember, I think her name's Angela or something like that, that you may think you said sorry, but I personally never heard you say sorry. And there was somebody else, well, Bob and Lori were trolling for money, for whatever now they need money. So, and I didn't even mention them, but I'm going to mention them on my channel because what they did, and with my wrenches that are here that were in there that left because of the bullshit that they did to me, that you guys have your wrench because of what you did and said, no, we're not going to keep allowing this to happen. So that's why you guys are my rocks. And if that Lips who told me in Stella's channel that if I don't get rid of Nicolina as one of my wrenches, I'm going to lose subscribers. I put right in her channel last night that, well, that's if you don't like Nicolina, that's your choice, but I'm not removing Nicolina as one of my wrenches. So, yeah. And that's where I kind of thought for somebody to tell me in somebody else's channel that I should remove her. And like Stella, thank God Stella did stand up for me. And Lips ended up leaving Stella's channel. So it doesn't matter regardless of what other happens. It's like Lips is, when I did find out who this woman is, she's not good for my channel anyways, and she's not good for me because she's not a nice lady. So, and this is where I talked to my husband about it, what had happened in one of the bullying channels and how Nicolina and Anna did the one about bullies the other night, and I was crying, or not crying, but my voice was shaky. It's so good to have good women stand by you instead of saying no, like we'll just let it keep going on. So that's why I thought I'd come on and start talking about it, because I saw Nicolina I went and I made a quiche this morning for my husband for lunch. So when he's sleeping right now, so I figured I might as well do a quick lot or watch some videos. And then I saw Nicolina was standing up for me about being in Stella's channel. But Stella allows me to have a voice in her channel and say, because when I was little, I was hurt by somebody who was a family friend. And being that it was a family friend, I always, I don't know what I thought when I was little, but once I was older and I held my daughter up in my hand, or I saw him hold my daughter up in his hands, I crashed to the point where my husband and I told him what had happened, and immediately within months, we bought our house here out in the country where if you want to come and see me, you got to drive. Somebody who's really loves me has to come and drive to see me because we're 30, 45 minutes away from where I was born. So I haven't really told this story. So Pendar understood, like I've told her it before. But when we moved out here and him holding my daughter, well, this guy, he died at the steel plant here. He died upside, not upside down. He was found dead in the men's washroom in a urinal. So I always said, like, he got his just dessert, his where he died in it, like, was a humiliating way. So after realizing that, because evil comes around young people, and he's also had abused his own two daughters that were adopted daughters. So it wasn't one of us at a time. He abused three of us at a time. We would be playing, and all of a sudden one would leave, and he would do whatever, and then the other one would leave, and the three of us little kids sitting there never discussed what he was doing to either one of us. So I was never ever able to. I think maybe this is why I'm coming out with my story now, is the fact that I have to get in touch with the daughters. Because when I went to go see a psychiatrist one time, I'm sitting there talking to my psychiatrist about my abuse and this and that, and I go out and there's the mother sitting in a chair waiting to be the next, like, patient for him to see. And like, the next time I went to see him, I said, how can I trust that what I tell you as a doctor I don't trust you enough to not say, like, whatever goes on between the two. But when I realized was, like, she was a victim as well. And this lady was amazing to me. And I don't know if she's passed on. So, because she was the one who, when I was born, um, before I was born in the elevator, she was the one who was there when she was the one who went and cleaned up the mess, because she said it looked like my mother and father's bed when my mother's water broke. It looked like a murder scene. She said there was so much blood everywhere that when the ambulance took us away, she thought for sure both of us were dead. And to realize that I'm alive today, hi Starfish, that it's amazing how it's turned out to where the women I'm meeting now, by like Joni and making the banana muffin recipe, like 35 minutes and they were in the oven and cooked and out and good. like like just by meeting women that'll send me a recipe that I can try to do. Like, it's amazing. And there's somebody, I can't remember which one, I think it's Super Wifey, her name is, or whatever. Um, like Sunshine sent me the banana recipe. But it's flies on coleslaw. Sent me this recipe. Shannon, is this the mud pie where it's a brownie, and then you put the cocoa, and then you pour hot water on? Is that recipe that you were talking about? Because she sent me the recipe for that. So, is that what you were talking about? Oh, because that was so good. I told my husband about the Kentucky Derby pie. I got to make that next. But it was so good. Like, it looks so good. Like, it's a brownie. Because I'm going to make that in the next couple of days because I got lots of cocoa. So, and my husband is just loving the fact that I'm baking because I'm doing good things. So, hi, Princess Ice. I'm having a really good day, but I really appreciate that Nicolina will. I know it sounds like I cry when I'm on other people's channels. It's just my voice is I'm trying to gather my thoughts because of the new medication and stuff to where I don't cry. So it's like my voice will get shaky. Check cereal. It's the Muddy Buddies. It's Chex cereal, peanut butter, and powdered sugar. Oh, that sounds good too. Good Lord, love the duckers. Oh, hi, my kitty cat. You're all out on a date? Okay, get out of here then. Go on your date. Meow. I love the picture you made of me with the thingy. Now you can do one with me with curly hair. See, I did my hair for you guys. Don't I look like Farrah Fawcett? So, yeah, I misted my pendar. I was wondering where she was, and here, as soon as I call her, she's back home, and then I get to hear. I know, doesn't that sound chocolate chip and peanut butter? Is yeah, but I figured out the next time I go grocery shopping, I'm going to get all the stuff to do the peanut butter balls. And I forgot to tell you one thing that goes in the peanut butter balls. It's icing sugar goes in there too because you got to have the sweetness. Jody Spring, what's a date? Yeah. Okay, you get out of here, kitty cat. You're on a date. I hope you don't mind me calling you kitty cat because you're like my Cheshire kitty cat. That sounds good, eh? I have to find to send you a recipe of chocolate. Chocolate chip coffee bar. Oh my. Thank you, Tattoos and Unicorn. Yeah, it's really curly this time. Can you tell I used shampoo or really lots of hairspray? I can go through a wind telling. Oh yeah, I was telling about the Derby pie. Sounds really, really good. I copy and pasted it somehow in my documents and tried to save it. So, oh wow, a whole pot of coffee in it. Oh, thank you, Princess Ice. Yeah, it looks like Farrah Fawcett, don't I? Hey, don't I look like Farrah Fawcett in a way? I wish I could. I wonder if I play around with this thing, will we go upside right? Because everybody keeps saying go into my settings, and maybe it'll. Okay, come on. Let's turn me upside right. Oh, Oh, it did something. Look at that. Hi. I'm upside right. Oh, Chrome box and I press to hold the button. I don't know what I enabled for something. Hi. I'm upside righted. See, I just got to play with the thing. Oh, I enabled something.
Chromebox spoken feedback is ready.
No, I don't want that.
Expand menu. Button.
Okay.
Double to activate.
Okay. How do I unactivate that thing? Is it going to talk over me again? Hi, gamer girl. I'm upside righted. Look it. That is so cool. All I had to do was play around. Maybe my computer's a boy and I just have to play with it a little bit. You know, those sort of things. No. Okay. Let's not go too far here.
Okay. 88%.
Okay. How do I unlock something? I enabled something that I got to stop. Is it going to talk? Okay. Okay, how do I stop you? Okay. I think I stopped it. See. It's no THC, it's just CBD. My doctor won't let me do any THC. So, boobalicious today. Yeah, sorry. Should hide the me. This is without a bra. No wonder she never gets a ticket. If you were there, I'd bite you. And we know where, in the ass, just like Katie. Dog, hi, beautiful, looking gorgeous today. Also wonderful to see you upside right. Froggies, it just turned it upside right, just for you when you came in to say, she's upside righted. Oh, but Froggies, you gotta go see Pendar's page. Hi, Beth, hope you're having a good day. Go see Pendar's page on the community page and look at the dinosaur backpacks her daughter makes. I asked my husband if I can get one. And he says, how? I said, I don't know how we get the money to her, but we'll send the money to Pendar and we'll find out. But that's going to be my purse. Can you see me? You got to go and see the dinosaur. Because I'll go around, I'll have the backpack and I'll have it around my arm for everybody to see, because I'm a kid. I've never grown up. And Katie, hi. How you doing? We're upside right. Now you guys are all upside down. Somebody's got to make an emoji of me upside down, upside right, and something. Yeah, it's Katie Monster. Yoo-hoo! Nicolina. Oh, thank you, Nicolina. And I'm upside right. It just turned it in. Maybe I think my computer's a boy. I gotta play with it a bit before before it wants to act properly. Yeah, I'm having a good day. I went and I made quiche. Nicolina, I made quiche today too. Yeah, it's like Farrah Fawcett style, ain't? And look, I could go through a wind tunnel and I'd be okay. So, my husband's gonna wake up from a nap going, woohoo! You made quiche, you did your hair, you did it live, woohoo! Yeah. Oh, and somebody said about the quiche, I went and I had to look it up online to what to do, and I forgot. Some people do put spinach in theirs. If I would, I use I buy my pastry shells because it's so easy. Once you have one, you're like boom, you can do it. But I had to improvise because I didn't have ham, so I had the bacon and the onions, so I put Koba saw in it, and it tasted really good. So, but we were watching the Queen's. Well, I love spinach too. I love it when you make a spinach salad. There's a spinach salad where you take spinach and then you take bacon and then you pour the bacon grease right in on the spinach salad. It is so good. Oh, Nicolina, I tell you, when somebody told me that I should not have you as one of my mods, I don't know. Hi, my Pender. Your ears must be ringing because I've been talking about that dinosaur or the dragon. I asked, oh, Pender, I asked my husband, look at it. I need it for a purse. I wanna. No, no, don't be sorry for anything. I went, no, like Nicolina has stood up for me, and if you were timed out, you're not good for me anyways, because after I talked to Pendar for an hour and a half, right, Pendar? She can't even go out for dinner, and I call her. But I said no, like if you don't like Nicolina, then just come in here and keep your mouth shut. But if you're gonna come in here and be rude or whatever, like whatever, because I went into that channel and there's like Bob and Lori were in that channel, and I don't like, well, Lori was trying to get money. So that's why I made sure that I had powerful mods like Joni and Pendar and Katie, which are the ones that, and Shannon, that have been around me for, well, Nicolina's found out within the month because of Pendar and Katie talking to them. So eventually, I know the next time I gotta get
www.youtube.com. This site has been updated in the background.
Okay.
Account profile photo that opens list of alternative accounts.
Okay. How do I something turned itself on when I went upside right. Sunshine. Okay, here she is. Okay. I gotta give you a wrench. Okay. Okay, now we gotta get. Okay. Okay. It's not gonna work. Sunshine, I don't think it's gonna work today, but I gotta give you a wrench. Okay, everybody stop talking for a minute so I can give her a wrench. Okay.
Volume. Slide.
Sunshine, it's not going to work today because I touched something that keeps talking. Volume slider. I don't know what I touched, but it keeps talking upside right today. Okay? But I'll tell you, when somebody tells me that I shouldn't have you as my moderator, Nicolina, that only made me want to give you 2 wrenches. 2. Not just 1 wrench, but 2. And say, fuck you. Like, really? Like, ask Pendar how upset I was. Hi. Yeah, I know, eh? I curled my hair, eh? My hubby's here. So he opened up the door and went, okay. So, oh, hi, King of the Street. Kimmy is an awesome person. Thank you. But, hi. Hi, Michael. It's been a long time. I haven't seen you for a long time. Yeah, it did not. So, okay, Pender, you gotta talk to your daughter and say, You need to. Could you see me out walking around my city with that backpack of that dragon? I'll send you the link for those dragons. You can. Okay. 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 So yeah, I'm going to use it as a purse. Sorry, lips didn't do it like that. Yeah, that was weird. Like, don't tell me who can be my moderators. Just give her 2 wrenches if I could. So, okay, okay. Holy Nuts has a kid. Oh, now it's kitty nuts. Yeah, okay. I'll have to, when I rewatch this video, I'll have to resubscribe to you, Dead Nuts, because I haven't seen you, because I unsubbed you, to be honest, but I'll resub to you so I can see the kitty. Is Jamie's yelling. Yeah. Jamie, stop yelling. There goes Pendar. Hi, Joni. He's probably on voice. So, okay, King of the Tree. Sorry, my cat on. See, you better watch yourself. All the women in here will go after you and get you. Don't forget, I got bodyguards. I don't have mods. So, GCP. Okay. Okay, I'll have to figure out. I'll have to get my granddaughter to teach me how to order it on essay or whatever you call that. Kimmy's bodyguard. Yeah, freaking right. But a lot of nerve though, eh? Let the sunshine. I'll mod you as soon as I can. As soon as I can figure out. I did something because those banana muffin recipes that was really good. Within 35 minutes, mixed and cooked and out and eating them. Well, they were hot. And I still have, I've got, I think maybe 9 left. Because I told myself that's why I made quiche. So if I made quiche, I wouldn't eat three muffins. Because, like, I said the next time I'm going to do them, I'm going to do half with chocolate chips inside. So you can get like the banana chocolate chip. Oh, it was Sunshine's recipe. That's just above you. She gave it to me. So, but I know everybody thought I was crying last night on Stella's channel, but just sometimes when I get emotional, my voice goes emotional now, and I'll sit there and I'll talk to my husband. Like even just watching the Queen's as her casket is being brought to where they were bringing it. I was going, I really never really liked her, but like she's gone, like and my voice went, and it was really weird. So yeah, well, you're king with your medication as you're having to go through it and stuff. Yeah, I just steal recipes from community debt. Oh well, that's why I thought was the easiest way was to copy and paste it, but it's from this whole site. Like Sunshine, is there any way you can put that link to that um um that that site in here? Because I don't know how to do that. Because I would have just copied and put the link there, but I thought it would be easiest just to copy and paste it. But were they ever good? So, but I'm telling you, I know. Told my hubby I'm getting one of those. I can't wait to. I'm gonna go and see about getting that dragon backpack, and I'm going to use it as a purse. And you wait till everybody sees me with my dragon backpack. Yepper. I already told everybody I'm never growing up, and I never plan on growing up. So there. Neener, neener, neener. I'm totally getting one too. Yeah. Can you see people? Can you see me go and see my psychiatrist now and walk in with a dragon backpack? I could just see. Look at my husband and go, "Are you sure she's okay? You don't think we should up her meds to something else?" Oh, good clinical practice training. Oh, I got a good psychiatrist. Hi, Christy. Hope you're doing good. Oh, oh, what did you have to do that has to be a good clinical practice? Once I completed last year, no longer acceptable. Oh, what did you have? I remember 8 months back. I only had 2 more. Oh, that was the day. That was the day, Michael, when I had my guppies got squished into like this big when I had my mammogram. Oh, that hurted. So, yeah, they gave me with my high foot boot hood boot vocal. They gave me what is that? ECG to check my heart and everything because of the medication they put me on. So now I'm on the one. What is it? A clonazepam. It's the one that's addicting. That now they're weaning me off. I have 1 week of like one pill at night, and then um, after this week it'll be none. So that's the only medication. Yeah, EKG. But that's the only medication that I'm on right now that is um, well, he said addicting, so he wants me off that. And so, but hi, Rabonzo, how are you? Thank you very much. I scared my husband because he went to sleep with my hair not being curled, and he woke up, opened up the door, going, "Woohoo!" Oh, and I'm like, we're having lasagna for dinner, so I already cooked it, so I got lasagna already done, so I don't have to do nothing. I was trying to remember how to crochet, but that wasn't going well, so I thought, oh, what the heck? How about doing a live? And then I'm gonna go rewatch the end of of Nicolina's live. That Roger's funny, eh? Yeah, they King or Jamie, they said that my liver's working well, my heart's working well. She even showed me all the like everything that was going on there.
www.youtube.com. This site has been updated in the background.
See,
www.youtube.com. This site has been updated in the background.
how do I stop that thing from doing that? I touched a button, but I don't know how to get it to stop off there.
Chronovox menus. Button.
Okay. Double tap.
Double tap to activate.
How do undouble tap it? How do I stop it? I don't want to activate it. How do you unactivate it? See? My computer's always doing something. So, Okay, everybody's going. Now there's 31 people in here. Right, Michael? We've never seen my chat this fast. Okay. I wish my hair would hold. Well, you must have really thick hair then. Your hair won't hold a curl. Nicolina, when you were laughing the other night, when you showed your face. Okay, Nicolina, I have a question. Okay? Who who was Ernie? Who was pretending to be Ernie's show that had the marker and the marker on their head? Okay? Thank you, Beth. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Hi, Chasing Justice. Oh, but you go. I'm gonna. I'll have to. Okay, I know Pandar's probably sent me the link to get my dinosaur. That's gonna be my birthday present from my hubby. And wait to see. Wait till you see. My granddaughter's 15, so she's not gonna be. She'll. Oh, grandma, you're not gonna go out with that. Oh yeah, you want to see me go out in the store? That'll be hung around my shoulder, or I'll carry them like this. I missed you too, my Katie monster. So, Kimmy, I think I hit. Did I hit my mute button? Oh no, not again, did I? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Sometimes when you can't hear me, you have to go in and out. People have said that before. So, okay, whatever. Okay, what else? Anybody's? Okay. Okay. Oh, it worked. Okay. See, that's what's. You look so much healthier nowadays. Back 8 months ago. Yeah, it was a lot of stress. Thank you, Swishers. Swisher, too sweet. Yeah, I think pink's my color too. Better than black. I didn't put my bra on. That's the only thing. I'm a bad girl. All the guys are going to go, oh my God, she doesn't wear a bra. If I put the other bra on, you should see it. It's like, good Lord, I got my McGuppies on my McGuppies. Right, Katie? Go to the hospital, go in there without bras, come out. I went in there for a month and I come out with, if you only knew how many brand new bras from Licenza, expensive ones. Brand new. I don't know how they got brand new clothes in this place. Okay, who's here? So, well, hi, bee's knees. See, you can see there the guys are going LOL. Yeah, McGuppies. Oh, I don't like bras either. You know what? This was what Hanidi said to all the guys. If you had to wear something around and your straight thing and with the two little round things, how often would you have that thing taken off? Like girls wearing a bra, it's like wearing a straight jacket. Okay? Well, at least for me. you know? Sometimes the McGuppies just don't want the puppies being held by a bra. But once I got my new ones, good Lord, love a duck, it was like put it in there, and it's all of a sudden, instead of being out like this, they're up here. It's like they're right there, and it's like, good Lord, love a duck, they're scaring me. Yeah, it's like a jock strap around your boobs. So, so there, I can see all the guys going. Just think about it. Just, just pretend you guys are. Just go think you're gonna dress up in drag one day, and you gotta tuck that thing and hide those balls from to make it look like you're a girl. I wonder how wonderful that feels like. Because I watched RuPaul's Drag Race last night. And they made up two guys that aren't gay, or three guys that weren't gay, and one guy that was. And you should have seen one guy. I don't know if anybody watched it. You ever watch this one guy who they dressed up? He was so pretty. Like, but you got this beautiful face and everything, and then all of a sudden it's like the voice comes out like it got. Yeah, I can't believe how beautiful I look like this. So, but oh, as long as it helps with pain. But you should have seen the one guy that was being made up. It was like a gay guy. I think he was gay. And then his father and his uncle and his cousin all came in and they dressed them up. Well, it was amazing how the cousin, oh, he looked beautiful. Like the makeup and everything. And then if you get it around, like if it's a rerun, you got to watch it, because the one guy, it was when he turned around and showed himself to what he looked like, it was amazing. Oh yeah. Some of the guys are just amazing what they don't look like. So, but oh, oh my God, it's already almost an hour. See, time goes so fast. Oh my goodness, 37 likes. Jamie everywhere. Yeah, Jamie, you're so cute. Yeah, to tuck or not to tuck, that is the question. Because that's where I think the one guy says, I um I can't wait to go for a piss after this. Like so I can't wait till I can untuck. Oh, hi, don't drop the soap on Clown Island. See, I'm since my doctor, since I came out of the hospital, I'm not allowed to have any marijuana or cannabis that has THC. I have to have just CBD. So he takes and he makes me capsules now that I can I can eat them, which is better than to try to smoke the stuff. No, I just curled my hair today, and it's with the hairspray. It's made it look like almost like Farrah Fawcett, kind of, sort of, maybe. No, it's not natural curly or permed. I don't perm anymore. I think since I got my hair with the foils about 2 weeks ago, and then they left some of the gray in, but they foiled in, what did she do? Blondes and like a reddish tint in my hair. It came out a lot nicer. Thank you, Dragonfly. Okay, I stopped outside a woman's toilet and I come and I was told to go to the men's toilet. I was wearing a dress and everything. Holy, what the hell? Oh, maybe they wanted to do something to you in the men's toilet. That's why. Get over here, Nick. We got a pretty one over here. Let's take her down. She's got a dress. Quick in and out. Sorry. I'm sorry, May, if I said that. Oh. Oh. Yeah, the young girl that did my hair, she was amazing. But when my husband saw the bill, he was like, because because they did my eyebrows too, so that's why I look younger too. Is because I don't have like this much of like all the plucking. She had to rip my eyebrows and then do my chin too, because I don't have a mustache now. And then I had all the stuff here, so. When my husband saw the bill, it was like, that's a couple of weeks of groceries, dear. No, he was cool, but I was shocked, going, if 4 more years and I get a discount. So like, but if I would have had done one way or the other, it would have been like the next time I go get my hair done, it'll be in December. Like I can wait that long. But to do, yeah, I know, Pendar, you should have hit them with your purse. No, I think they wanted to abuse her. She had a dress on. It's like easy access. She's got us there. Yeah, yeah. I got no mustache, Katie. Now, yeah, because and then and then you're sitting there for the first couple hours after you come out, and you realize she still left some stuff on there, and your eyelids stuck up here. I'm going, hon. I think I'm trying to get it off because my head's stuck like this. So. Maybe my husband is blind. He thought I was sexy. Oh. Hi, Marianne Nolan. It's nice to see you here. This is the second time you came in. And meet everybody. They're all nutty in here. It's not just me. Hi, Dragonfly. You guys are all talking about some good stuff here. See, like I was gonna say, oh, I love when he was growing his stuff. He had to take the grow tent down because when he was painting here, a lot of the stuff had to go in the back bedroom. So once he puts the grow tent, well, actually, he wants to get a smaller one, a 4x4 tent. His is 4x6, so he wants to get a smaller tent to go in the room. But when he was growing them, like when when I would go in there and I'd talk to the plants, going, "Hi, my babies." Like I didn't know I wasn't allowed to go in there when the light was like turn on a light and everything. So once I'd go in there when the light was on, go, "Hi, my babies, grow for mommy, please." So, but just one sec, I gotta go for a pee. And we know I don't take yous with me. What's the matter? Hey? Okay. Okay. I'm driving, Kimmy, but listening. What are you doing driving and listening? That's like my daughter would. My daughter will call me on the phone as she's driving. And do you know how many times I told her? To me, that's you're distracted by you're talking to me on the phone when you should be driving. And she says she can do this. And it scares the hell out of me. Okay, bye, you Kate. Are you leaving? Oh, I could get on and be my cleaning, unfortunately. Okay, have fun, you Kate. Be told. Oh, wasn't it cool that I'm upside right? I was upside down, but I'm upside right. Woohoo! I tell you, it's got to be a male computer. You just got to play with him a little bit before he goes right. I'm on loudspeaker. Oh, I'll talk to text. Oh, you can talk and text on your same thing. You guys have things that I have no clue what you're talking about, Katie. You guys are all finding out how I do not have toys that you guys have. Like just and you know what with this computer? I don't know what happened to my H, or maybe I do. I'm looking at it. There's sticky things around it. My H will not work now. So when I type things to you people, and if it looks like there should be an H in the word, it's because the thing is sticking. So I gotta push it really hard. So that's where I didn't know either, but Pendar told me I can possibly buy a mouse. Yeah, everybody, I'm on right now and everybody's got to go clean up. Got to go clean. Everybody go clean your house. Hi, sophisticated. Or is that, yes, Sophia? Hi, new here. Hi, you're a newbie. I'm a newbie to this. And I'm upside right. I'm not upside down. Hi, cousin Tracy. Okay. Don't worry, Kimmy. I'm like literally dumb. You're live on YouTube. I can't even understand that. I always end up hungry during Kimmy's live because we end up standing. Oh, I know. We always end up starting talking about food, but I already did that, so we're not going to do that now. Okay? All I know is I made quiche for lunch and I got lasagna for dinner, so I don't have to do nothing. And muffins for dessert, unless I decide to do that thing that Flies on Coleslaw sent me. Always ever look good. It's some kind of mud pie thing or whatever it's called. Willow gets spayed tomorrow. Oh no. That, yeah, yeah. Did you catch that? Yeah, no, I understand about that white boy. Yeah, I already had a fight with him once, and his wife tried to stick up for him when I was trying to stick up for her. So I thought, time to unsub to this couple because they don't get what I'm trying to talk about. She was asking him to hurry up and come help her one day, and he goes, "No, just a minute," like this, and I'm going, you get off your computer because your wife needs you now because you don't need to have all these women around you. And then his wife comes in and starts yelling at me, high dazed, and it's like time to get away from this couple because they're both fucking stupid. Sorry, but hi Trish Green Eyes. Look at all the new people in here. Oh my god, there's 45 likes. Oh my god, it's already an hour and something. And I'm upside right, ain't it cool? Oh, you got a canopy bed? Oh, isn't that nice? I love my canopy bed. Like eventually I want to have like the I had started a crocheted canopy that's already I've got the canopy done, but I have the blanket part done when Carter and Cash's case came out. But I don't think I can finish the base because once I started doing it, I lost attention on how to do it. Okay, bye. See you later, gamer girl. Have a good day. But I can't remember how to crochet like I was trying to tell you guys since they put me away for a month. And then that's where I keep telling my psychiatrist. And then this one girl that I go to where she goes and she gives me advice and stuff. And she'll even come and pick me up, like from town to come all the way out here, pick me up to take me to any kind of meetings I have to do instead of having to do it with my husband. But my husband and I, like, there's no secrets between us. So for him not to be with me, he's my rock other than Pendar. But so for him not to be with me, like most days we work around when we go into town. Hi Emma. It's like that's when we go in and we do like our shopping, or I stop and see my mom, or I go to the rink where the Esposito brothers played their sports when they were younger. And it's right, if anybody comes to Sault Ste. Marie, it's right behind the casino, and it's this older rink that every winter it's got the ice in there. And that's where the brothers, like Phil and Tony, played there every year. And that rink, I feel that the casino, with the money that they make, should be taking money from the casino and make sure, even in the summertime, that rink should be painted white. It should look spectacular because those two gladiators that played hockey way back when, they had the equipment that they wore. It was like nothing to what they wear now. And like now you'll see how many hockey players get hurt because the equipment's too hard. Like I don't know if the guys are still in here, but I'll tell the story again about when I was in there at 14 and Tony Esposito. Like I looked at him and I went, "How come you're so little?" Like because they weren't like in their equipment. But I said, "How come you're so little? Like you're so big on your pictures." Because I have like at the crease, I have the Ken Dammy picture that my family bought because of me being a goalie. But he said again that all the equipment that everybody wore back then, that his mother would take apart, and if he got hit somewhere and it hurt, she would take a piece of whatever and sew it to wherever he got hit to give him more more padding. And like that's where his mother was probably the mother who invented like the monkey suit, because when I went in there I had the monkey suit that we would wear from here, and it would come all the way and it would come across here. And but I was lucky because I never wore like the tongue that a lot of goalies wore because I was short. So whenever I would bend down to save anything, I had that monkey thing right here. But oh, that's why when I see Benny Keys around riding around with that mask, like I'll tell it again, like as Pendar knows, seeing Benny Keys driving around with that mask, you can't see when you're playing goalie. You can't see, so I'm going. He can't see when he's driving. What the hell? And like again, smoking a joint at the gas pumps. He's so lucky. I was sitting there praying, and I don't know if it was me or whatever because everybody says I'm a witch or whatever, but I was praying, good God, don't blow up. Because there's certain times that when I've done certain prayers and stuff about certain things, and with, I don't know, I even tell my psychiatrist, I was born in the elevator. I shoulda, coulda died, but I didn't. There are so many times where I walked out of accidents where I shoulda died, but I didn't. But it's like everybody who's gone through life-changing things where it's like your voice in your head says, no, maybe I shouldn't go. When you have these things that say, a voice or something says to you, don't do this, listen. It's something from above or within you saying, I gotta either, you gotta go 10 minutes early or you don't go at all. Those are times when you will be saved, your life will be saved, because be like, I'm getting a bratwurst and a pot with a beer. Oh, look at you drink. What time is it? Okay, you're allowed to drink. Okay, Panther, I'm just saying. It's too early to have alcoholic beverages. Barely human in the hood. Oh, well, hi there. How are you? Yeah. I hope you're in the hood okay. So everybody, well, hi Boston, Chris. And there was somebody else that came in that everybody's new. There's a lot of new people in here. Yeah. See, if you do days talking about your canopy, you can do your canopy with your netting up here, but then take your panels and then just crochet your edge along there. And see, I've got the panel that should go around there, but since he put the TV where it is, if I put it up on there, I wouldn't be able to see our TV now. So I think I'm going to make it, whatever I'm going to do is I'm going to take what I made for up above. I'm going to go and find a nice color or a nice piece of material, and I'm going to stitch that around it so it'll be the edging to go around the side of the bed. So who knows? Always reinvent things. My daddy always used to say that. So, but and like anytime you guys get that where your body says, or you get this little voice, don't do this, or it says, maybe I should, always listen to it. Hi, Kentucky. Nice to see you. Thank you, Earth Angel. I curled it today, and I'm upside right. Isn't this cool? I think it was last time it was a Sunday I was upside right. Maybe I gotta just do my lives on Sundays, you know? Hey? Pendar, wasn't it the last time I was on Sunday? Maybe I gotta do Sunday lives, you know? Anybody gonna watch the finals of the two guys? What is it, Rude and Velasquez in New York today? And the New York, what is it, the U.S. Open? Could you see me there? I would go nuts. I would go absolutely nuts. I saw Mrs. Obama was in there watching the last one. So, see a lot of Canadian people in the crowd. Thank you, Kentucky. The Packers are on in an hour. I'll be eating bratwurst and drinking beer. Oh, see, when you say that, Pinder, my son went to see the Packers play. His buddy he went out to his property when I told you he got the new truck. He goes to his property and there's somebody puts a Packers sign on there. And here it was his buddy Ben who they went to see the Packers game. I said, I would get lost just going to the washroom. I wouldn't want to move. So here his buddies moved back in town, and now his buddy has a better drone than what he has because I asked him that I want him to grid our property so I can, like, the way our property's done. I want to have the front yard as like a garden, but I want to have like to plant certain trees to make it like an English garden so you can have like certain archways here and there. Because with the bunnies that we have to have whatever we're having above, or it's going to have to be fenced in because the bunnies that live here and have their underground railroad over there underneath, because it's like I said, when my granddaughter was little, my son screamed because there's all these little furry things that he didn't know what they were, and he yelled for her to get in the house. And she comes running in, Grandma, there's something out there. Daddy told me to get in the house. And I go out there and he's going, there's all these round things with little things like this. I'm going, they're baby rabbit nut bar. He said, and to look at my son like he's a big guy, but Buddy, he looked terrified, like standing there in the middle of all these little bunnies running around. so, so I never like, because I went away for that month, I never got to see the babies. But my husband said most of the babies are in the backyard running around. And so, wow, 49 likes and 30 people here. Days, Pender. Oh, I'm not singing. I already said that as a joke on Jamie's that I would sing. I'm not going in and singing on any of your channels. I sing with music, but I don't. Oh, I just read Kentucky. I just made chicken and dumplings. You like those? Oh my goodness. Yes. Yep, 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 yep. Now you're making me. I'm gonna have to buy chicken. Or I got the chicken. I'll make chicken and dumplings. Yeah. Like Drew had so much fun when he went to the 49ers game. And then, so I can just see him and his buddy Ben getting back together because those two, like, were like best of friends. So, plus Ben's a good guy. Dazed. I'm not that good at singing. I'm too scared to sing by myself without music playing. So I was listening to a little bit. I was quiet. I didn't really talk that night because I was watching. Wasn't I watching one of the tennis matches? I'm not sure. So, but I gotta watch the House of the Dragon tonight. I'm into the Games of the Throne stuff. That's why I want a dragon backpack. Yep. Oh, well, yeah. Well, Nicolina, you have a good voice, though. Oh, no. Maggie's dealing with some middle school girls drama. Oh, no. Yeah. Dealing with the mean girls. No fun. Okay. Hi, Chris. Nice to see you. Thank you. I'm feeling better. It's a daily I'm feeling better. It was just like when that Lips said that stuff about Nicolina last night. It was like if you could have seen me, I was sitting here going when she said what she said, and I'm going, alrighty. And then I figured out once she put the stream for like you can jump back up on the stream.
www.youtube.com. This site has been updated in the background.
Okay, thank you.
www.youtube.com. This site has been updated in the background.
See, I don't know what I touched, so I'm just leaving it until I'm done this. So, but once I saw that and then the link came, that's where I went up there and say, like, excuse me, like this Lips is, I don't know who you are, and if you are ignored in my or been blocked in my channel. I know my wrenches. So if they block that person, it's for a good reason. And then that's why I was trying to stress to Stella, and try to tell Infamous Truth Teller at the same time, You think you may have apologized to me, but you never did, because if you apologized to me, I would have remembered, because some of my renters are people that I have had problems with, and they do carry a wrench now. And I'm not going to name who they are, but those are the ones that carry a wrench in my channel, are the ones that do know that they came out against Bob and Lori. And as I'm sitting here, they're watching that Bob and Lori are begging for money, when after I found out that they were the ones that did clone my daughter's ID, clone my son with the picture of him and his daughter on there as a clone. And then when they came in as my father's ID, and trying to keep my brain straight, like, what the fuck are you people doing? Why are you doing this to me? Like, anybody who does that are a little wackadoodle. So that's why I never mentioned Bob and Lori in that channel, because she was trolling for money and sympathy, where they're getting their karma little by little every day, because everybody's seeing who and how disgusting they are. Yeah. What what bothered me most was when they came in under my having my dead father's face looking at me in my channel. Like, just imagine if you just imagine if you had your own channel, and you're doing what I'm doing right now, just talking about, I was talking about the goats down the road when I met the goats, and all of a sudden you see this, it's daddy. Like, why are you doing this? And I lost it that day, going like, you're not my dad. My father is dead, and whoever is doing this, the karma you will receive is going to be, it's not 5, 10, 15 fold, it'll be 15, 30, and 45 fold. And that's where the 45 is. They will eventually die, because of what they did is so malice to hurt me in that way, to bring my dead father's picture, who I hadn't been able to see, because Pendar knows the fact that my Facebook was blocked. So I couldn't see, and it's still, other than the pictures that Pendar made me a video of all my pictures. And to not be able to see, to have them come in and show my dad's picture. And I'm sure anybody who had knows of their daddy would just, like, how dare you? Like, and I hadn't seen pictures of my dad like that in 5 years. And then to come in and do it in a live, like, that's where I went. See, Lori lives in BC. Nicolene, I don't know if you realize that. She lives in BC. It's not Saskatchewan. It's Mark that started all this, live in Saskatchewan. Um, oh, they're going to live their karma, because in one way, shape, or form, I have family in BC, and I've already felt at some point I'm going to make a trip out to BC. And she's not she can't move, because because of whatever her addiction is, or whatever her whatever she's on, or whatever her mental illness is. But in one way, shape, or form, I'm going to meet her one day face to face to say what you've done. And I've already told my doctor, as a psychiatrist, you should be getting in touch with her doctor, because she's doing this type of form of malice stuff against people on the internet because she is taking off certain medication. She needs to be off the internet because he doesn't want me on the internet. But I keep telling him, I said, you don't understand though. By me speaking out about what they did to me, by me having to be put in the hospital, it was like, I said, sir, how would you feel like if you were chatting to a lot of your people, or your whatever you were doing, and then all of a sudden your dead father's picture comes up, and you know he's dead, and you know you can't have access to the pictures of what they had. So it's like the only way I can, he feels like he wants me to go to local groups around here. But I said to him, sir, you don't understand. If I go to a local group, or I talk to a local group around here, I get involved with everybody else's issues so easily that it'll spin me even worse. Whereas if I go on my channel where people know me and know what I've gone through and have been there from the start, like, this is why I keep trying to talk about, there's a male there was a male creator that I kept saying, like when Mark and Cher did that 5150 on me, like if it hadn't have been for Anna, like, did you catch that when I went and I wrote 5 people, and it was Joni, Anna, Katie, Griff, and it was John Q. 5 people, and I said, please help me. And then I posted what they were going to do, and Anna still has that on her community page. I should figure out how to put that on my page to say this is what they did. But like, I almost want to let that go. Like, I'm not at that place anymore, because Mark and Cher will get their just desserts too. Because I just, I have to let that go. But what Lori and Bob did about cloning my father, and because they tried to blame it on Pender, they tried to blame it on Nicolina, they tried to blame it on Rap, who is, why, like, why would Nicolina, and I know Pendar wouldn't. They even cloned Pendar's name, coming in and saying mean things to me, whereas I knew Pendar wouldn't even say those things. So it's just, some people, yeah, they need to go to jail. That's what I told my psychiatrist. I said I have one of my subscribers, and she is a good friend of mine. And I said, regardless if I haven't met her face to face, she's my friend. I said, because she's clip noted and copied everything that they've done and saved it. And I said, sir, I said, this little young lady has more, I know about things about Katie that some people don't know, that I'm not going to share, because Katie shared personal stuff with me that I'm never going to share with her unless she says it's okay. So, and it's only for her to say what goes on. Like, okay, I'm new subscriber. Hi, Sparrowhawk. You guys always, you're cool the way you have put your names with all your little thingies there. Yeah. Yeah. That's where, see, I knew once I had to give out wrenches to show that, well, to the one male channel, and that's Griff, is because he kept blaming the three women. But when he blamed the three women, he did 5 lives about questions I asked in an email. So I went and I said to him, like, I said, you're an idiot. I said, and I reported every one of those lives because it was lies. Because what he was doing was lies about, because I asked him in one email, are you a cop? Like, because I thought maybe he's a cop, because I worked with police officers, which he isn't. So, and then I asked him another thing, and then he did another one. And I said, well, and then I confront him right on his live. Why aren't you answering my emails? Because you're doing this live and it has nothing to do with this. And then he got mad at me, and then I became the fourth person he didn't like. Well, he'll say he supports me, but then he tells me that the people that are in my chat are no good for me. All the people that are in my chat are just here to make fun of me. Um, they don't really care for me. And he tells me this in an email, or he tells me this on his lives. Well, like, how dare you? Like, you're really great for my self-esteem if you're telling me this. Like, I don't go in there and other than tell him, like, stop yelling or you're going to have a heart attack and die. So, hi, Peach Punch. Thank you. Curled it today. Turned out good, didn't it? Wind tunnel proof. So, hubby freaked out too. So, yeah. Well, that's where he told me. People told me to stay off the channels because I was only good on their channel to get clicks. But that's where it was. I was speaking my truth about what happened. And then that's where I kept telling other people, like, don't talk about me unless I know about what's going on. And then that's where, when I watched the other, cobbler recipes. I have lots of good recipes for cobbler. But see, I'm bad, Jamie. I don't measure anything. I was taught by my grandmother and by another chef at it's a ski hill. Her name was Phyllis. It was touch and feel. Whatever fruit you're going to make, you put it under the bottom. And then you just take your oatmeal, your brown sugar, and your flour, and you mix it until it's like a crumbly. I know, Peach Punch. I was saying that. Doesn't it look like Farrah Fawcett? So, you guys, for me to be here with you people, it's better than to go out to a meeting and to be in contact with somebody that I don't know if anybody knows what it's like to go to AA meetings or NA meetings. When you're around people that who have an ism or manic depression or whatever, I absorb all their, like if somebody's really upset, I'll just go and I'll take up for so much. I just take up so much of their pain without remembering I have my own issues that I lose myself by trying to save others, if you understand what I'm trying to say. Jamie, a cobbler recipe. You can do quick oat. I'll find you something, Jamie. Jamie, send me an email. It's kimmydoolittle21@gmail.com. And what do you want to do? Like a peach cobbler, an apple cobbler? See, I'm wondering if your cobblers are the same as what we make in Canada, because what I do, it's like an oatmeal crumble, like oatmeal cookie crumble on top. And then you put peaches, or you can do even pear cobbler is good, or even mango cobbler, mango pie. Anybody ever have a mango pie before? Oh, Shannon, good Lord, love a duck. Oh, because the lady that I worked for at the ski hill, because that's the ski hill was the one where it was like mostly vegetarian people that, and then the people that were meat eaters were going like, is there any meat around here? Please help us. Yeah. Earth Angel, thank you for saying that. See, yeah, I had to stop, walk like an Egyptian. Yeah, and you girls are so young, you don't even remember. You were too young when the friggin' songs came out. I had to stop going to those meetings because I was like, before I knew it, I was coming home. I was starting to go to so many meetings. It was like I was drinking and drugging, like I was, as if I was out partying with everybody instead of. My husband said it was like I went to 30 meetings in 30 days. Then I did the 6 months at the Algoma Treatment Center, which is a jail. And let me tell you, I don't mean this bad again against women again. I don't trust women, but the guys in jail were so honest, because if if I can make a guy cry and tell him, you don't tell me what's going on with you, what happened to you when you were little, somebody took your power, somebody hurt you when you were a little boy, that you're going to die. And most of the guys that were in there were big guys and were tattooed, like beautiful tattoos, nothing like you know who's tattoos, but just beautiful tattoos. And like I remember these two big African American, like beautiful colored guys, like colored men. Like people keep saying men of color, and they keep saying I'm racist, but they were men of gorgeous color. They were huge, at least 6'4", and they were bears like this, eh? And then I came home, and my son, who was 14 at the time, and in football, he, oh, they said, well, let's make an Oreo cookie. And I'm going, what's that mean? Like, I still didn't understand until I come home. I'm going, the guys today at the meeting said, let's make an Oreo cookie. And he goes, what did the guys look like? I said, two great big, gorgeous colored guys like this. And he goes, Mom. He goes, they were like the outside of the Oreo cookie, the chocolate, and you were the white, the center. And I'm going, oh, okay. So, needless to say, the next meeting I went to, I know, I get it. I'm the white girl, right? You guys are the chocolate colored guys like this. So, but hi, Jay. Oh, and I see when I start talking about these, everybody starts going like, because can you imagine? Can you imagine me telling my story about what happened to me when I was a little and going up and standing on a chair to a guy who's 6'6", or sometimes 6'4", 6'6", and going, you talk to me, tell me what happened to you when you were a little boy, or you're going to die because you're never going to get out of jail. And what was an amazing thing was there was a boy, or not a boy, but this man that grew up with me when I lived at our old house. He was one of the boys that I played around with when I was playing a goalie back when I was little, with him and his four brothers. Well, I was the only girl and they were all boys. He ended up being like the guard that would be in with the meetings. I could see him at times where you're not allowed to hug the guys when you're doing these meetings, So I'd be just going, I'm a hugger, so it doesn't matter. You're going to get a hug, or if you want a hug, or if I can tell you need a hug, you're getting a hug. Well, he would kind of turn his way, but when I had to tell my 12th step of how things that you thought, because he knew the neighbor who only lived. See, Paul lived here. My grandmother lived here. And the man that abused me was here within 3 houses. And I lived across the street, where when I was little, because my grandmother was older, I would go and stay at her house. So if any grandma ever fell or whatever, I was old enough to help grandma out. But once he stopped abusing me, like, you get to the point where the man stopped, to say it bluntly, he stopped touching me because I was too old. I was not that young little whatever it was. But once I was able to tell my 12th in the jail, poor Paul, because he had no idea, all of a sudden I show up at his job going in to do the AA meetings, and I was one of maybe 2 or 3 other people that would go in there, but only people who know what it's like to be incarcerated was when you go in, you get your tag, and then the next thing you know is to hear, and you're going in there with an officer, okay, and me, it was like, okay, police are okay, but correctional officers, that's a whole different kind of, it's a whole different breed, because you're in jail. And to be that kind of a person, you have to be powerful, I think, because you're being around people who are caged. But to go into the jail and you hear the bars open, and you can hear the door, and it's like click, 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 before it even opens, and then you hear click, 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 and then the door opens up, and then you go inside. And then
sausage mushroom quiche quote such a success. Quote. Sausage mushroom quiche quote such a success. Chromovox menus.
Yeah, there's this menu, this chroma box menu thing that just came out. But no, I can't get that thing to go down.
Sausage mushroom quiche quote such a success. Quote.
No, I don't want you on here. How do I get that to go off? Okay, see, Pendar, I gotta get a thing. So, anyways, and then you go in where like all of a sudden the door shuts and you hear click, 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 and then the next thing is the other door to go to the hallway to the jail inside. All of a sudden you hear click, 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 and my heart every time it clicked, it was like almost having a panic attack. So
www.youtube.com. This site has been updated in the back.
Okay, I don't know why this thing keeps doing this, but Pendar wants me to write my story about, and I have to really think about writing the book. But as I walk down the hallway, and it's like walking down to when I was a goalie, it was like this the long hallway, and I always say it's almost like the last wedding, like the red wedding, like walking down there, and you see everything. It's like walking towards your death. Like all that's why I always said, like, I know I've lived this life before where I have been killed. I even feel I've been killed at the stake, or I was set on fire, or I've walked this path before. That's why I always say as well, your Navy SEALs who are gladiators, who have the tattoos, and people who have come from horror, you walked that path before because you're here again to live this life again over to make what happened back then as your new path here. That's why I feel like now I'm 61. I'm old enough that nobody's going to tell me to be quiet. Nobody's going to tell me who my who can be in my who can have my wrenches, who can be in my channel, who can do whatever. But once you go in there and you walk down that pathway, and then to stand up and tell my story about who was supposed to be a family friend ended up being pure evil, is where having to tell my parents that these people were bad men, and my parents didn't realize, like, well, how come you didn't, like, I remember my dad saying to me, how come you never told us? And I said, Dad, I don't remember him ever threatening that he would hurt me or whatever. All I remember it was just I was little, and it was like, well, he's mom and dad like him, and there's always a nice guy. He's a nice guy, but sometimes nice guys aren't nice guys. Uh, Parents have to realize at times, like, you, I don't. I think that's where I started to look at the fact that it was the candy addiction. When my parents started to see that I was into eating candy so much, and or if I had or and then the fact that sometimes I noticed this with my sisters, but I don't know for a fact with this one man. He had a money jar by his bed. but I know, I have a feeling he did something to my nephew, but we can't prove it. Because Carson would say, oh, sorry, I didn't want to say his name. It's like some abusers will give a couple of dollars or candy or whatever, and it was that a way to pacify your abused child. That's why I swear to this day I'm addicted to candy. I got I go to A&W because I love their A&W suckers because it's root beer. I'm addicted to the Jolly Ranchers candy. It's something that keeps me at times, like, when I start noticing now with it. Hi, Linda. Didn't see you come in. I I will eat a lot of candy, or I went through a stage where it was ice cream. I was always stuffing myself with ice cream. When you that's that's where I noticed. That's the only thing I can say. But some people that Kimmy could even do an auto book. See, it's because of the way I was. I think I've always been a gladiator, and that's why if I hadn't have been gone into hockey and even baseball, play baseball out here, I was third base, and like everybody knows third base is like you got to have a good arm because you got to throw to first, and then just everything that comes down third base is freaking. It's like being a goalie. Like when I was a goalie, this was my catcher's hand, and this was my. I would hold the goalie hand here. But when I played baseball, or no, it's the other way around. But when I played baseball, this is my glove hand was this one, and this is the hand I threw at him. You wouldn't believe how many times I caught the ball with my hand and broke my hand because there was a police officer who was one of them. He was an OPP cop, and there's one of these amazing gladiator families that I talk about, the goat's aunt uncle, who is where he lives over here. My goat named Socks. They just hit the ball so fast and without thinking, boom, catch it with this hand, not thinking like I'm not a goalie. I'm supposed to be playing baseball. So it's like I don't know. Oh my God, it's almost 2 hours. Hi, Talking Life. Haven't seen you for a long time. This is Talking Life. She's one of my shield maidens. That's why I always say, like, us women who've gone through something in our past life, we were a shield maiden. We were in where we fought neck side by side our men, because I could just see anybody touches Nicolina's daughter. Oh my God, or her son, or any one of you women. Now, if anybody, yeah, that's what it was. Either that or teddy bears with tattoos. Peach punch, teddy bears with tattoos. I was thinking about because of when I was in the treatment center, all the men and that were so big and whatever, they were all just teddy bears. Once I said to them, like, somebody took your power when you were little. All you have to do is you can tell. Oh yeah. I dazed. I thought I would try to play shortstop. Okay, not a good idea. I caught the ball wrong in my glove, and it broke that finger. That's why it's so crooked like that, as you can see. It's like bent, and we didn't splint it long enough that it'll keep twisting. So that's why all my fingers, after being in the wringer wash machine where they had the old ones where they were ringers like this, my hands went right inside. Oh, Tiny T, you're a catcher. Flies with coleslaws is here. See, you could see all the girls are talking about their maid. See, this is what I like is I got to go back and read what some of you are saying because, whoa, that thing is doing things again. Okay.
Joan, spring.
Okay, I don't know what I tapped it, but it's doing stuff, so I better not do that. Because it's I don't know what I did it. But it's anytime somebody, when you get an alert of something's going on, it's telling me what's going on. But I wanted to rewind stuff, so I'll watch this again when everybody says what they said, and I can rewatch what everybody says, because that's one thing I suggest as a creator. Rewatch what you create, because sometimes you miss what some people say in your chat, because that's why I like where flies and coleslaw. I can remember some things about, okay, you have, okay, Elvis and Priscilla are your two of your animals, and I don't remember the other ones, but I know your granddaughter named, was it her bird Kimmy? Now, this is going to be a phase when we have my subscribers starting to call their animals Kimmy. We got a goat out there, a dwarf goat that goes. It's one of those goats that just falls over, named Kimmy Monster, and now Flies has her granddaughter named her bird Kimmy. So I'm called wherever all these people I've got calling their animals Kimmy Monster or Kimmy, or even Kimmy Doolittle. I think Joy was supposed to call the chicks that she was raising Kimmy Doolittles, both of them. I think she was going to have eggs that I don't know if somebody get a hold of Joy and see if the eggs have hatched yet. Because did you know again that a chicken can lay one egg every day? I've been trying to go and see the goat, but he's hasn't been coming out anymore. Okay,
You'll end up meeting Patty on a panel one day soon.
Okay, I don't know when to see this thing.
Sausage mushroom quiche quote such a success. Quote. Notification.
Okay, how can I
Sausage mushroom quiche bullet 14M quote such a success. Quote
Okay.
notification settings notification close expand notification.
Okay, shut
Sausage
up.
mushroom quiche quote such a success.
Shut up.
Quote. Window. Chromovox menus. Button. Chromovox panel. Window. Double tap to activate.
How can I unactivate that thing? So, oh, good Lord, it's 2 hours now. So, but everybody knows we've come through bad times. At least some of us that are, oh, Dazed, are you still in here? I can't tell. Check out this stuff for crocheting stuff. It's from Turkey. I'll find the link and I'll let you know. But this thing is like, your crochet balls that you buy, like the cone, or not the cones, but the other ones. This is equal to four or five of the other balls, and this way you get your die lot is a lot nicer. So just thought I'd tell you that. Plus it's double because when I crocheted my dresses and my cardigans and whatever it looks like, the Game of the Thrones, I gotta finish it now. Maybe that's what I'll do. But I gotta put the beads along to it as well. That I would double the yarn, which would make it was like ridiculous how much money I wasted. So, but and Jamie, I'll get you the cobbler recipe. What kind of cobbler recipe? Send me an email, Jamie. Okay, if you're still in here, because it depending on what cobbler recipe, if you want peach, cherry cobbler, apple cobblers, because I've got my old cookbooks from school, and then there's even a good cranberry cobbler. So, but a lot of us are powerful because we have been hurt, but now we're not because we are who we are. That's why we're warriors. That's why I say we're not victims, we're not survivors, warriors. So that's why some men don't like me because I say we're not a survivor, we're warriors because we fought. At one time, we would fight side by side our men, and a lot of us men don't realize, the men now don't realize we need to still fight side by side. So, oh my Lord, 70 likes and 33 people. This is like a huge live for me. In 2 hours. I should let everybody go and have a good day. Because it's, oh my goodness, it's 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. The Open's on, or the U.S. We got to watch the guys play base or tennis. Plus, I want to watch the end of Nicolina's live. I can't see what anybody else is streaming because of this, whatever opened up here. Double tap, whatever, Chrome box button, Chrome box menu button, Chrome box panel. I have no clue. So I'm just a little angry at this thing. But I'm upside right, people? Okay, no. Okay. Because I can't tell what anybody's saying because it's doing stuff. So I should end it here now because I've kept you all here for this long. And thank you everybody who stopped in. Tiny T, Flies on Coleslaw, DW, Katie, or D Froggies, Katie, Linda, Kentucky, Joni Springs, Dazed, Friends Supplies on Coleslaw. I think I already said that again. Kentucky, Shannon S, Talking Life. Oh, I can't scroll to get everybody in here to remember everybody. So just thank you for being here for me as when I talk about my horrors. Everybody talks about, yeah, I remember I had something like that happen. When we share about something about our lives and everything, it also gives us power to allow another person to speak and say, I lived through that too. And because when we empower each woman or each man, we empower the world to say, no, we aren't gonna put baby in the corner anymore. Because I watched Dirty Dancing yesterday and Footloose, and I was sitting there bawling to the two of them, saying to my husband, this was how when we first got married and everything. Remember when the kids were little, and I don't remember, but look at Patrick Swayze dancing with her and everything. I was bawling through both shows, crying. Kids aren't allowed to dance, and then the other one, kids are dancing, just way too sexy. So I'll let everybody go and say thank you because I can't scroll if you guys are talking because the computer has done something to me today again. So thank you very much for your time. I've kept you here long enough, over 2 hours now. So I'll rewatch this so I can reread what everybody said. And Nicolina, again, thank you for speaking up for me in your live today because I want to go watch the rest of your live with Jamie. Or not Jamie, but with Roger. Because he's funny. I like him. So thank you, everybody. Bye, Pendar. And getting my dragon purse. So, night, everybody. Have a good day. 76 lives and 30 people. You guys are amazing. Bye, Izzy Pop. I know you're here. Bye, Kentucky. So, love you guys. Be nice, people. Okay? It's easy to be mean, but it's so much easier to be nice. But those who do evil stuff, karma will hit them and it will bite them in the ass. Like Katie Monster. Right, Joni? Katie Monster is going to get bit in the ass because that little brat's coming to Canada one day, and I know it. I'm going to bite her right in her little ass because every time she says the songs I play, oh, I wasn't even born. Right? You little brat? So, see you later, peoples. And, oh, plus my battery's low. So I better go. I only got 3 minutes left. So bye, everybody. Love ya. Okay, end stream. Oh.